Hey there, I, Sam Valentino, private toon detective, have heard that the final official trailer for Coyote vs. ACME just came out yesterday, and I'm sure you guys want to see and hear what I think of it. The movie comes out in 34 days, and I'm starting to get ripe with anticipation. So, let me get this trailer started. Of course, it's an ACME branded truck. I gotta say, they're doing a good job at bringing the classic Roadrunner gags to life this way. Nice hideout.
Ever set a big stack of TNT on the road, hoping to blow up your nemesis, but the detonator itself explodes?
That's from 1949's Fast and Furious, the Roadrunner Wile E. Coyote's debut cartoon.
You ever pulled the ripcord of your parachute and only a bunch of silverware comes out?
And that's from 1952's Beep Beep, Wile E. Coyote's third cartoon, but the Roadrunner's second.
It's not your fault. Acme is evil.
A clever take on the light bulb idea a bit. I should try doing it that way because, well, neon signs and gritty private detectives go well together. The commuter railroad that runs through this area has a couple of those same kind of diesel locomotives, which they got in the early 2010s as kind of a stopgap solution until their whole new locomotive fleet came out.
You're looking at the guy who is taking on the biggest corporation in the world.
They're suing us for every Acme product.
Ooh, that cartoon pencil reminds me of a less disturbing version of the cartoon shoe bit in Who Framed Roger Rabbit.
Acme denies all charges. That is for you. All I gotta do is walk.
Nice reading spectacles Wile E. is wearing there. Kind of adds to his super genius persona.
I'll just do it right now.
Please don't.
Careless.
I thought cartoons are supposed to be funny.
Except for action cartoons for the most part. Now they're playing Beethoven's Ode to Joy from his Ninth Symphony. Of course, the use of such classical music could allude to how Carl Stalling frequently sampled such pieces in his Warner Brothers cartoon music scores.
Acme has knowingly been making dangerous products for decades. Is there any...
Okay, that animation of the granny looked kind of cheesy, but I love the lawyer's surname there, Mr. Avery. And it's not the only in-joke we'll be seeing in this movie, from what I've gathered. I know they name drop Maltese in there at some point.
One in the whole world who cares what happened to the Coyote at all?
Of course.
I do.
He's one of the most hard-working people I've ever met. He would never think of quitting.
Of course.
And I think everyone should be inspired by that.
I don't just want him scared. I want him growing.
Still glad we get a little bit of Daffy Duck in this trailer. Sounds like Eric Baza is also voicing Porky Pig in this one, the way he did in Space Jam: A New Legacy and Daffy and Porky's The Day the Earth Blew Up film. And it also looked like Porky's done an actual hand-drawn animation in that bit too, kind of like what we saw in the previous trailer. Impressive.
What'd you see?
I saw.
You tall? I don't pay you to think you tall. I pay you to tall.
I did saw.
What did you teach? What did you tall?
Only in theaters August 28th. Get tickets at coyotevoicesacme.com.
right? Wow, I'm definitely more pumped. It could pretty much be Warner Brothers' equivalent to that Chippendale Rescue Rangers movie from 4 years ago, which I also enjoy, complete with the mix of cell-shaded CGI and actual hand-drawn animation. Whole thing feels like a love letter to Looney Tunes fans. I sure hope this movie's at least a modest success, both financially and critically, since movie theaters are still kind of struggling as fallout from that COVID pandemic over 5 to 6 years ago. And I hope we get a decent marketing job for this film, too. I mean, Pixar's Hoppers ended up actually being considered a bomb, since Disney supposedly spent hundreds of millions of dollars more than its $150 million production budget in advertising it and such. Yet it made only close to $400 million at the global box office, and it's leading to Disney laying off more people at Pixar, even with Toy Story 5, not surprisingly, making close to $1 billion, still being in their sequel rut, and, just maybe, posing a threat to Coyote vs. ACME. But an even bigger threat, of course, is Paramount Skydance trying to buy out Warner Brothers Discovery, now facing its own lawsuits. And this has led to the judge ordering a temporary restraining order to halt the buyout process for further investigation, extending it so it goes up to 4 weeks rather than 2 as originally planned. And while European regulators may have given it the go-ahead, there's still the United Kingdom investigating it. And hopefully they too can play a part in stopping this disaster in the making merger. As if this movie is a success, hopefully convinces all the state attorneys and others that the buyout should be stopped so we can keep the Looney Tunes alive. Too bad I'm kind of booked the weekend the movie comes out, but the next weekend I'm definitely going to go see it. Maybe even go to the drive-in theater roughly 50 miles from here and really make it retro. But until then, keep watching this channel for any more of my findings or whatever else me and my toon friends here do next.